Hey Blue, how's it going? Here we go. Have you seen this character yet? I don't remember. I don't remember last time you saw me I was doing this or if I was playing something else. It might have been this. Last night I was playing Jimmy. I don't know. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Taco. How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing all right. A little better now. Hey, Azrael. Got on my Thursday night picture of margarita. I gotta prepare for tomorrow night's, you know, marathon. Little Nightmares was fun. I caught a little bit of that. And then I think my work kind of exploded. But it was on my other screen. Oh, I need to change this. This should be overload. And there we go. So anyone not familiar with this run, 100%ing the game with no primary weapon at all and only offhand elemental. And we've made it to Transylvania. So, pretty cool. It's gonna be cinematic time.
You're a long way from home, and not quite dressed for the occasion. Your superiors, they did explain it is cold in the Carpathians, huh? No matter. First we deal with the vampires, then the frostbite. Do not presume you know what to expect from vampires, from your movies, your games. The reality is dirtier. There is no superstition in my homeland, only reality. We grow up knowing to fear the night. Now the night fears me. Strange how life turns out. This valley was a refuge for all creatures. The forbidden, the lost, the forgotten. Such things whispered of in my grandmother's time. Today, it is a battlefield. I wonder, who would upset such a sanctuary? It is a very convenient crisis, if something needed to be buried out here, or unearthed. But the Council does not ask me to think, only to rally the troops. You see, the air is thick with stories on smoke. You should follow both to their sources. We make a big deal of folk tales. One brought me love. It's a sweet story, you know. Another blinded my eye. Not so sweet. Let's see what fortune they have for us now.
Bum bum bum. I forgot to turn up the volume. Yeah, I had it low. It's usually lower on my normal character. There we go. Now we can really hear the ambiance. You know what? Actually, we're gonna have another cinematic because I want to pick up this mission. A ghoulish feast. Village walls have held against many attackers, but Carmen worries this time they may not be enough. Ghouls have already begun to slink inside. Perhaps there are more to the defenses and stones alone, however.
Is this not what you signed up for? To play a part in a medieval siege, like in old history? The villagers say the walls of Harba Boreshti held against the Golden Horde, the Templars, the Soviets. A peaceful resistance. A nice idea. Between you and I, that won't work again. In siege, the attackers starve out the defenders. Is it not true? Here, the attackers are starving. The blood hunger drives them, hard and strong. They will not stop. A single vampire killed 30 people in Cluj-Napoca, where I come from. One night, one vampire. It now sleeps under a churchyard with an iron spike through its skull. We do not have enough soil in the churchyard or iron in the houses to seal all of these away. I've done the math. Look how the ghouls are gathering for the feast, sniffing out the dead and the abandoned. Yet, the walls still hold. Some old saint or miracle smiles down on this village for us to have made it this far. I should like to drink to his health.
I think it's the acorn tree, right? Hey, Joe. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I made a new emote. Unfortunately, it's only for the tier 3 slot right now, which the only tier 3 slot is me. But I'm trying to decide if I should swap it around with one of the other tiers. So that's the new emote. It's working on a hype emote. So currently we have, let me just go through them all. Currently we have all of those. So is there anyone in particular that anyone thinks should maybe be swapped around? I think all of the ones before the lore one are tier 1. The lore is tier 2 and the hype is tier 3 currently. But I can move them around. So like, is there anything in the tier 1 stuff which is like love, drink, shame, flex, and high? Still haven't found the facepalm one? It's the fail shame. That's part of the tier 1 stuff. It's literally Jimmy T2 fail shame. Yeah, I'm going like this. Ah, damn it. I kind of like how the hype one turned out. I don't know if you can tell this. I know it's really small. But I used like a morphing program to make the Uda mask smile. Like if you look at the bottom part of the bunny head, like the Usagi mask is smiling. I was I was messing around with that today. I thought it was pretty funny. Anyways, if anyone has any opinion on like whether one of those should be swapped out. Jimmy Drink was. Wait, were you confusing flex for drink? Flex is like this. The drink one like is literally like a shot glass, like. So Joe, if you actually the emotes that I put, if you click on them, you see the bigger size. That might help. That might help a little bit. I'm really happy with how I stretched the sewing mask face. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I like all the ones in tier 1. I do, but I only have so many slots right now. I only have 5 slots in tier 1. So like I'm not sure if there's one I should swap out instead. I got one of them. Let's go this way. Burn one of the rotting ghoul corpses. I thought I had the other button. I thought I had the other thing. There we go. Wait for it. Examine the roots of the tree. Ooh, moving. For more exposed roots. We just follow these. Defend the green-kind warden against the onslaught. Epic. Epic. Wow, I like have my health gone. One's tactics are born out of one's appetites and instincts. Ghouls hunger for the dead, the buried, so they are conditioned to dig, and therefore were destined to discover a way beneath the walls of Harbor Rusty. Fawns thirst for anima that burst from the trees of life, and so they're conditioned to stand together like a thicket. The dragon, we thirst for blood in the courtroom and tenderness in hell, and hunger for what there is not enough of. That is what keeps us alive. That is why our tactic is redirection. Okay.
Hello, please take a seat. Can I get you something to drink? Go on, take a seat.
I do believe our guests receive their sustenance from more arcane waters, Lady Sophie.
Don't mean they don't drink ale, do it? It's on the house for as long as it lasts. Please forgive Mr. Staghead. He's not in the best of moods, poor thing. Having lost home and hearth.
Home, hearth, my kingdom, the forest. All of it succumbed to parasites. To filth. Our world is coming apart at the seams. The end is folding in on us.
No more drink for you, sweet. You only get melancholy, and we don't need that now. Not when you're about to help me with the ad.
Her skin radiant, pure and white as winter's dawn over Arcadia lost. She is Eve, born of the earth, not of man. Plump as a ripe apple, fruitful and fertile.
Plump? Fertile? Oh, thanks very much. That'll just scare men off, sweet. He's trying. It's a distraction for him. For me too, in lieu of better and brighter days. I'd like to get out someday. Even if I could leave right now, I wouldn't. He's kind. They need us. To believe. To remember. To fight. This is all they have. These fields and forests and mountains. They've nowhere else to go. The world out there is not for them.
Here will soon be no more. My people are abandoning our sacred lands, leaving only the dead to go to earth and the disease to spread. The power of the forest is on the wane, and a shadow falls over us all.
This has always been a special place. A place of strong magic. I've run with fairies since I could run. The forest people protected us as long as we left their lands alone. It was the law. The Strigoi, the bloodsuckers, they don't respect the law.
There is a dark and infinitely malevolent force behind this siege. It is a ruse concealing some fearful machinery restarted. It brings forth memories of dark times befalling us countless seasons ago, and of those who rose up against the endless night. The dragon, the eagle, the owl.
Oh, I've heard this story also from my mom. She used to sing a beautiful song. La 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 la. I'm afraid I wouldn't know how to sing it in English. On karaoke night, I just listen. Everyone's okay with that.
The forces of darkness are stronger than ever, and those who stand against them are weakened by centuries and forgetfulness, bitterness, and the embrace of the grave. No matter how many of you there are, with your modern magic and your steel weapons, you cannot defeat this evil. Not without their help.
The owl the eagle, and the dragon? The dragons died a long time ago. Eagles, there are plenty of up in the mountains, but none here. Owls, though, I've seen owls. There's one in particular I see often in the village. He hoots at me. I think it's a friendly owl. So, what do you have so far? Her bosom soft as... Oh, sweet. There's just no way I'm filling your mug again.
That poor guy. Yeah, imagine having to deal with doors. Well, he never leaves the bar, right? So he doesn't have to. Solved. Just ran up and down, I think. That was weird. Alright, so let's do... Fuck it, we'll get Death and Nexus out of the way. Let's do Death and Nexus.
You should perhaps ingest some of your own brew to make the mind pictures fade.
But I'm working, sweet. I can't drink at work. It'll pass. It always does. Sorry, I didn't see you. Was just taking a break. I'm sensitive to pain. Not my own, other people's pain. People I know and those people I don't know too, but at least only people. The Strigoi, the bloodsuckers, vampires. I don't empathize with them. Their pain does nothing to me. Them I...
Who was it this time? Who fell? Every day another falls. So many have succumbed to the vampires and to other darker things deep in our old forest. There is no safe place for any of us any longer. Not even from humans who ought to know the law.
First few days, I could barely stand up. There was death everywhere. People I've known my whole life. Villagers, farmers, my own family.
They are at rest now, Sophie. In the woods on the other side. There they run with the deer through the glades and soar with the birds into the clear blue sky.
Not everyone. Not all of them. Some deaths are incomplete. Some dead are restless and they rummage in my head. Like they're looking for something, pulling open drawers and closets. I feel them knocking about. There was much that happened down there, on the farms, when the vampires came. Horrible, horrible things. Death isn't the worst thing someone can do to you. Make sure you watch out for the dead as well as the undead when you're out there. The dead that walk are bothersome, but the dead that don't, they have stories to tell, and we need to listen.
You know what that means? It's time to die.
Hello.
Iwan Potrascu.
Yon Petroscu. Excuse me, let me see your registry. 1. Okay. That just means the first room, right? Oh wait, there's a note. Find clues in the case Ion Petrovsky was investigating. Michal Sasu? And then the rest I'd have to translate, and I don't want to do that right now. So... boom, type in the name. Baca County local, no criminal record, no driver's license, previous address, 106. Buyer discovered location 1,695 on local map. Okay, so 1,695. Right there. Go to the initial crime scene.
Hello.
This way. Headed down there. Whee! Oh, I see a boss. Is it Gark or Gork?
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Hello, Gork? Gark? Gork? Got him. Ben? Alright. Guessing it's where the hang guy is. Investigate the crime scene.
Quick access inventory updated.
Mute. Okay. I don't understand that, but okay.
Quick access inventory updated.
It's a note from Sophie to Sophie from Mihail. What is that? Oh, I think that's Discord pinging me. What is this? Oh. Whoa, I missed a ton of shit. What the fuck? Okay. Sorry, back to the game here. Fire in water, that's new. Yeah, I think it's funny though that you can kind of drown this guy. Or at least it looks like you drown him. If you take him in like the larger bodies of water, he'll too far, too deep, he'll despawn. Okay. Ah, there we go. I knew there was more stuff over here. Cigarette packs.
Quick
Wine
access
bottles.
inventory updated.
Let's put the cigarette. Just put it in my inventory? Or they'll put the wine bottle in my inventory. Interesting. But I think there's also... I'm sure there's also a boss somewhere. Here we go. This is boring. There we go. Okay, so we follow the clues in the letter, but I don't. It's the farm, right? I'm pretty sure it's the farm, if I remember this mission correctly, without having to go translate it. So you don't have to look stuff up if I remember. If I remember where it is.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Yep. Body parts. That's the mother. I just thought. Wait, where's the father? The father this. It's this way, right? Okay. I came in the other way. That's a Y entrance that's throwing me off. Oh, I think it just crashed. Damn it. Yep. Clinty, I made a new emote today. I did not make a rip emote. I suppose that would be a good one too. I have a fail emote. That's pretty close. I feel like that's what you should use in place of rip for me is the fail emote, the fail shame. Like I think that's pretty applicable to pretty much every rip case, right? So right now this is only on tier 3 because I don't know what else to swap it for I was talking about that earlier, actually, in the stream, but I made this one. Tier 2. So, would you have me move the lore to tier 3 and put that in tier 2? Do you think? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should just shove that all the way into like tier 1 and put something else into tier 2. You know? Like, I'm okay putting the lore into tier 3 because that's really there just for me. I like that picture. But, like... So, okay. I have Bunny Love, Fail Shame, Flex, High, and Drink. Of those, if I was going to move one of those to tier 2, which do you think I should move to tier 2? I'm kind of thinking... Drink, maybe? I mean, it's a newer one. But I don't know if people use it that much. I think here is where I reset. How many tier 2 subs do you compared to tier 1? Dude, all my subs are tier 1 basically. There's gotta be, there's what? You are tier 2. And then maybe there might be like one other tier 2. I suppose I should look. Yeah. I think there's 2 tier 2 subs, maybe? Like 16 tier 1 subs. You didn't know you were one of the few? That's not possible. How did you not know you're one of the few? Who subs is tier 2? Like 90% of people on Twitch sub is tier 1. Probably more than that. Probably like 99. They cheap.
Change. No.
159. Okay, let's write that down. VL. Yeah, Prime is tier 1, and exactly. So I would always expect the majority of subs to be tier 1. And even aside from Prime, like, I don't know, it's just the first thing you click, right? You have to actually, like, put in extra effort to sub as tier 2. And extra money, so, like... Yeah. I'm not saying no one ever does it. I think I might have had another one before. I might have had more than 2 in the past, but not much. I don't think I ever had more than 3.
Hello.
EL 159. I wanted to change mine to tier 3, come in like a ninja, and BAM! It's right, Munchkins on my 3. Rental car involving speeding offense. Rent to Mr. Vavilla. Dividia Soja, Mr. Sasu, Senior Brumerol, and Mr. Biakovic. Right, now I got it. Now we have to go accuse the murderer.
Salut.
I believe he's this way. Hello, Mr. Sasu. I accuse you. I got punched by a custodian. And there's a notebook I can't read. Awesome. Okay, now the corpse. I think the notebook tells you the corpse location. Aristotle was a lover of sweet barmaids and coveted of his brother's fortunes. He became a slave of the blackbirds and murdered again. This is who the spirit of Ion Petrescu needs you to find. Locate the last of his victims. More cold water and popsicles? Oh. Okay, so it's one of the bridges. I remember that it's one of the bridges. Just don't remember which bridge. I don't think it's this one, but we'll check. Nah, it's I think it's this one. Yep. The townsfolk of Harper Resti could not see things clearly. It required an outside force. An inspector from Hooge, an agent of the Dragon. Outsiders are free of local prejudices. They see things for what they are. The world is no different. We cannot make sense of our own nightmare, and so we wait for an outside force to rouse us. But there is no one. No Martian inspectors are coming. That is why the Dragon encouraged us to detach ourselves, to forget, become something more, or less, than human. Today, one of the Silent Ones came and disconnected many of those around me because, he said, They did not unlearn their names. I have unlearned. I apparently am no one. And we got Knit Palm Hat Black. Wait, do I not have another one of these? Am I blind? Maybe I don't. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? We could do red-handed. That one's super easy. If I remember the medications. Shit. Hello, legend. Red-handed. Dr. Varius is overwhelmed by the sick and wounded in his charge. He needs help to administer the correct treatments and ease their suffering. It is his best hope for restoring dignity to the tainted Varius name.
Yes, it is a very bad habit. I have not smoked so much or slept so little since medical school. I learned many facts as a young man that are useful during wartime. Fishing twine will hold for a suture. Strong palinka will do for disinfectant. And a doctor must never abuse his orderlies, so you do not find a shit taken in your locker. Because they do the real work, circulating what is needed to where it is needed. There is only so much I can do alone. And here I must be a medical student, a veterinary surgeon, a psychiatrist, an alchemist. The injured, always more injured they bring to me, are sometimes more exotic than human anatomy. It is good vampires sterilize their steel. We are all professionals when it comes to preserving blood. You have many other matters to deal with, I understand. Why else would you have come to this strange village? Not for sightseeing, I think. But we have a war here, with many wounded. And I need my orderlies to do my best work. So I can be the surgeon the name Varias deserves. And forget the memory of the surgeon it had.
Diagnose and treat the first patient. Mild spasm in jaw, muscles, breathing problems. All these suffered from patient tried with filthy blood impacts. I don't remember the order now. It's... Okay, I know one of them's diazepam.
Quick access
One of them's
inventory updated.
chloroquine.
Quick access inventory updated.
Vancomycin. I know it's these three. I don't remember the order though.
Quick access inventory updated.
But since I know it's these three, we can just look up the medications and see what they go to, right? Sort of do it backwards. Okay, let's see. What's chloroquine used for? Malaria? And what is vancomycin for? Not as helpful as I thought. Let's just put in the symptoms. So we say mild spasms in jaw, muscles, breathing problems, tetanus. Tetanus medication. That's actually hard to find. No, I don't. I don't want the answers. I can look up the answers myself. I know it's one of these three medicines, and I just don't remember which. So I just figured I'd Google it for a minute. I think it's diazepam. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's number one here. Yes! Xanax. Alright, so now we only have two options left. Headache, nausea, fever, vomiting. Presence of Plasmodium falciparum. Alright, let's try that one. Let's see. Headache, nausea, fever, vomiting, Plasmodium falciparum. Doesn't rule trying to, I don't know what that word is, and survive. I need Xanax too. I mean, sure. You need it in this one. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's a malaria. Which one of these? One of these is a malaria drug. Hold on. Is it chloroquine? Chloroquine's malaria. This one's malaria. Navigate? Yeah, I didn't know what navigate is. Which means this one is vancomycin? Woot. And the fourth patient's dead, I think. Aggressive behavior, hallucinations, losing sense of production of saliva, fever, sweating, and a sustained erection. This is rabies, and at this point it can only make the patient comfortable. My father's work genetics could have saved this man if only I could look at his diary. All the clues since the patient recorded my own diary. To my son, may your love of the chemistry one day grow to match my own. And then you have to translate that chemical shit, but I don't, because I know where to go. Thank God. I have translated that before, by the way. I did it once on stream, just to see if I could do it. Like, I already knew the answer, but I wanted to see what it said. So I went through the trouble of doing that. There are holy places here in the village. At the holy church there is a holy man. The holy man owns a holy book. If you strip away the holiness from this message, the truth of my research will be revealed. There are places here in the village. At the church there is a man. That man owns a book. If you strip away... So, basically just means his book is there, I guess. So it's up here. I don't have the well yet. Oh, you know what? I could dead run to the well. Let's do that. Dante's 8th circle. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's this way. It's difficult to navigate when you're dead sometimes. But yeah, we get to run faster when we're dead. And not deal with anything, so that's fun. You can see that satellite dish pretty good. I still remember over here was like the very first time in the original game I ever got attacked by a bounty hunter. It was literally like over this way. I was like, what the shit is happening? Let's get this legend first. Oh, we have to go in the... I forgot, we have to go in the church first. This is so dumb. You have to go like this. And now you can go over here. And this is Porphyria. The nature of my research is a glimpse into the language of what it means to be human. That is what the Red Hand wishes to change, the very thing that makes us who we are. They wish to make us something better, but they may end up making us something worse. Research files are available for upload. Upload to Secret Society. Yes. Father and son relationships are among the easiest to model and predict. The son will pursue the father to the end of the world. He will do so under the guise of seeking closure. Silivarius would have you believe that he has no intention of becoming like his weakness, but better that he is uncovering his father's dark legacy to better dissociate himself from it. One is what one seeks. Vasili's destiny is inevitable. His path, long dug by his father's rusted scalpel. He will one day discover his father's gruesome experiments and find genius in them. Despite his better judgment, the son will feel compelled to advance the father's work. We got cargo pants, gray blue. Ooh, we got a radiant. But I don't want that distracting me later, so we're going to get rid of it. Alright, so we got rid of... Oh, we got headphones white? Really? Oh, that's cool. So yeah, we've now finished all the investigation missions in Besieged Farmlands. Still a bunch of these left to go. Oh, we could do Cost of Magic tonight.
Hello.
Alright, let's advance the story where it takes us to that far. There's the owl.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Yes. Cost of Magic. I'm getting crazy with here. Oh, you haven't seen this one. Okay. So this is Electric Lefty. I'm playing with over-the-shoulder camera left, and I am 100%ing the game with no primary weapon at all, just elemental offhand as my only weapon. So no basic attack at all, and my energy regens at half rate when I'm in combat. And I've made it to 100% Solomon Island and Egypt so far. Yeah, I made it a dragon because like the last, I don't even know how many characters have been something else.
Lilith's children are rising.
This is actually my first dragon character in a while. I legit have done like, I think back-to-back Lumion Templars or something. So I was like, yeah, it's time for a dragon again, just to see the cinematics and stuff. Not that I terribly miss Bong Chaw, but...
You've been following me? Why is that, eh? Never mind, I know why you're here. You know anything about these pewters? It's not doing what I need it to do. Even a wrinkled apple can be fresh on the inside. When I was born, we had miracle machines that make this look like a Stone Age tool. And they were a damn sight easier to use, too. No, just leave it. I'll figure it out eventually. And you've more important matters to attend to. Yes, I am the owl you're looking for. But I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of answers. I'm going to tell you the same thing I've told the others. This has all happened before. Oh, yes. Vlad was the one who defeated Mara, the vampire queen. Can't tell you how, because he's been dead for half a millennium. And he neglected to tell me. But he did leave me something of his. I reckon he left a part of himself behind before he passed on, and I also reckon you'll be needing his help to take care of Mara. I never could make much sense of the man, but then he is human, and I'm not. He left it for someone like you, someone who could stand up to her. I've held on to it for 500 years. I have a long memory. That thing isn't all Vlad left. He left behind a legacy, his own little army. The Draculesti have suffered much in the 5 centuries since his death, but they are still around. In fact, they have recently come back. I've seen them in the forest. That lovely girl who uses her looking glass to spy on the vampires, and the strapping circus boy. But the one you really need to speak with is Milosh, their king. He came to pay his respects when the Draculesti arrived. I liked that. Though he did speak too much and too loudly. Not a trait you share with him, I'm happy to say. If anyone knows what Vlad Dracula had prepared for Mara's inevitable rebirth, it'd be the Draculesti. The news of her return are disturbing. They herald something dark. There is great power in these mountains, and Mara seeks it. It was never simply what's on the surface with her. And I believe this vampire crusade is more of a vampire charade. But that's neither here nor there. First, you should put your mind to that thing someone needs to. Now, shoo! I'm going to see if I can't get this pewter to do what I want it to do.
I don't know about best NPC, but she's certainly entertaining. Alright, so we need to go this way. Here. I see the well. Can I get this guy? Not trying to delete it. Stop that. There we go. One champion down. Oh no, I fell. I don't want to fall. There we go. Oh, wait, it triggered this well up here? What the fuck? There's one right down here. That's so weird. I mean, I'll take it. The more wells unlocked, the better, but what the shit is that about?
You are very noisy.
Find more about Transylvania.
To come to this valley, it is like a holy pilgrimage for my clan, for the Draconists. Milosh, he says this place is our homeland, but he was born on the roads, just like all of us. He means that our order began here. The Order of Dracula, the dragon. And they call him Strigoi now, a vampire. They do not know anything about history, about the secrets we have sworn to protect. Dracula hated all creatures of the shadows. He fought them. He died to protect us all. It makes me sad that the valley where Dracula made his stand against them has become their secret refuge. Here, the creatures live as if no time has moved on. As if wild animals still walk city streets and people huddle around fires muttering prayers. The villagers accept it. They shrug their shoulders and say the night has teeth. The old forest is no place for men. Or women. You see what has happened? Monsters cannot exist alongside us. There will only be peace. Our duty will only be finished when they are all destroyed. And what is left for the Romany when the monsters are gone? I think I would like to have a bookstore then.
Alright, so we can't do Castle of Magic until we do The Girl Who Kicked the Vampire's Nest and Bearing Gifts. So let's do The Girl Who Kicked the Vampire's Nest. Keeping the vampire camp under surveillance, Zaha has made a detailed map of the vampire's installations, all useful information for someone who wanted to halt their plans in advance.
"20, 23, 30 Strigoi. Huh. For this nest, I think we are going to need bigger flamethrowers. It is not nice to spy on someone who is spying. At least you are not one of them. That means I don't have to kill you. That is what I am. A killer of Strigoi. You know Strigoi? Upir. Vampire.
Are you shitting me? In the middle of the cinematic. What the fuck is that bullshit? Yeah, I just pause the mission and pick it up again. Still annoying though. I don't remember having crashes in the middle of cinematics before. That's a new driver issue, I think. I wanted to see if I can move that emote around. Give me a sec. Can you not? Well, that's weird. You can change the order. Seeing a few crashes, but let's do different experiences. Yeah, it's usually not this bad, but I've had more. I've had a couple inside cinematics, which is really unusual. Let's see. So I think I need to... Oh, midnight in the game. I'm going to delete this one. Delete this one. They even delete this one. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so that's there now. And then this one. That. And then this one. Okay. So I think the emotes should be updated now. Anyone that's subbed can see if they can use the hype one. I moved the drink to tier 2 and the lore to tier 3. Alright, so let's pause this and watch this again.
20, 23, 30 Strigoi. Huh. For this nest, I think we are going to need bigger flamethrowers. It is not nice to spy on someone who is spying. At least you are not one of them. That means I don't have to kill you. That is what I am. A killer of Strigoi. You know Strigoi? Upir. Vampire. Vampires. They have many names. There is more written about them than they deserve, but I have read it all. Most important thing in war is to know your enemy. I am Draconist, and we have been at war with Strigoi since before I was born. We hunt them, they hunt us. It is a dance we do. No resting. Too little time for planning. But plans are important. I work hard to convince the men of my tribe, don't fight blind. Take time for preparation. They say, Zaha, with her nose always in books, always making plans, silly girl. That is why I go alone. For time to think and to plan. Here, look. See the Strigoi in their nest. See what they guard well. We can use it. See where they guard not so well. We can use that too. It is thrifty to prepare today for the wants of tomorrow. Aesop. I have a library card.
Hey, Prince Phone. It still says tier 3 for you? Did you, like, close your browser or, like, refresh or anything? So it should be pretty immediate. There you go. Yeah, so I made the drink one tier 2 and the lore one tier 3. Pick up the blood contaminants. Oh, so I don't know if you can see, if you look at the bigger version of that, Kalini, I used a morphing program to stretch the face, so the Usagi mask is smiling on the hype emote. It took a few tries, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Fail shame is still your fave. I'm honestly surprised that turned out as good as it does. Because the fail shame is like some fucking clip from the end of a Polaris dungeon where like my character's in the rain. Like I don't know how that particular picture looks so good small. It's actually kind of amazing to me because I've tried to make a lot of different emotes with the rabbit stuff, and having them so small, it always doesn't look right, or it gets too small to look like what I want it to look like. And somehow fail shame just works. What the fuck happened there?
Hello.
Enter the vampire bastion.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Got him. Yeah, actually, like, so I was having problems finding a font that would look good when you sized it down. So I actually made the hype letters, like, pixel by pixel. Like, so that's why the Y looks a little, you know, Tetris-y. But I don't know, I kind of like it. I think it's at least fairly clear. Oops, I stand there, I guess. Go to the hangar section. Oh, I need side missions. Son of a bitch. I guess as long as I don't finish this part. need more blood stocks. Get him, Fate. Yeah. I got one side mission. Okay. I need 2 sides though before I do this main mission, or it's gonna really kind of fuck me up. I can do the briefcase one. That one's pretty easy. Leather briefcase stained with mildew and age has been stashed outside the mill house. The locks have been forced, but perhaps they still contain something of interest. Injured guards brought in after accident spent all day treating men for months. April 7th. Christoph tells me every day, practice above theory, Darius. Practice above theory. Do I smile too like him when they ride like worms in the machine? April 9th. Astonishing what these creatures can endure. April 13th. The Red Hand's dream will be my children's nightmare. April 6th. Deliver the briefcase to the slave artist. Okay, so there's that one. What else? Oh, we can do. I think we can do handwritten. If it lets us do handwritten, no. I need that for cost of magic as well, actually.
Salut.
Yes, bearing gifts. You find a note at the windmill that indicates something dangerous is happening at a place called Needle's Eye. Investigate. Zaha, do not be angry. Da, Milos likes to check on you, to make sure you are not reading books, but there is more. A Strigoi came 2 nights ago, a very silent one. He took something. He tracked it as far as Needle's Eye, but dare not go further. Something is happening there. I pray the information grows wings and finds you. I assume you see me even if I cannot see you. Okay, so we go to Needle's Eye. Ornate Romany dagger. Okay, so we're gonna bring the briefcase to Varius, and then the dagger to Zaha, and then finish the main mission, which will kick us into the next tier of daily challenges. There is a method to the madness, I tell you. See? First tier is done, second tier is now open. Science is both enemy and ally of change. Where we have redirected it with care, it offers new and uncharted paths. Where it is controlled by the small-minded and fearful, it creates new stalemates. Denies the natural sickness of things, blunts the blade of randomness. It is regrettable that the Red Hand amounted to the latter. These are not the reports of a man enraptured by possibility. They are arid and deadened. But the sun has eclipsed the father. Like you, his ordinary life has denied him, and he has adapted to the unknown. This pleases us. Very nice.
Critical empowerment results.
Okay. Kill engineer Volsov and Bogdanovich? Wow, I can't say that. So I'm gonna assume these guys have respawned, so to kill the front guys again. Easy peasy. Bloodstones. Enter the detention tent. Prisoners.
Must wake up. Must wake up.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Is a wheel of
Okay.
out of my head.
Okay, we just have the main guy
Get it
thing
out
now.
of this isn't happening.
Punch him! Punch him! Yes! Enter the blood depot. Contaminated tank. Two contaminated tanks. Three contaminated tanks. Locate General Bogdan. Something on there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Poor custodian. Oh no! There was more people there, I didn't realize it. I'll see if they follow me all the way. Alright, that worked. I think. Lantern. Let's pick up this. Blood sample. A beautiful locked onyx box is kept under guard not too far from General Bogdan Kalagorl. Whatever it holds must be precious. Examine the laptop information. This is not a discussion. We need a pure sample, and yours will do. It is not for you to ask the reason why. Fill the provided vial and return it to us as soon as possible. Non-compliance will have severe consequences. Return this box to the vampire hunter. If using pistols offhand for whatever reason, what ability to use? Well, it depends in what scenarios then, but it's really good offhand for clean slate, just to bring a heal and a cleanse. If you're in a situation where you don't need a heal and a cleanse, then potentially you could bring Killblind for an impair. And if you want your offhand to deal with crowds, which is pretty common, that you have like single target damage from your main and like AoE from your offhand, then Charge Blast. Was making a carefully worded tweet? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Nice. Got it. Got it. We can deliver this box up here. Armed with the wisdom of those who came before, Zaha was prepared for what to do today. Example to follow. She was the eyes and ears, and you were the arms and legs, working together to slow the wheels of time and give us an opportunity to investigate what the vampires are doing and why. The idea that this is just about an army of vampires branching out does not seem likely. There are probably multiple layers beneath the surface, as is always the case. Let us continue to practice these sublime forms of self-delusion, i.e., let us continue to act with purpose. Correspondence is a delusion that we embrace because it inspires movement. You gather and send, I analyze and respond. You read and consider the evaluate and model. You and I are no half-witted heroes or vapid gods. We are human. We send and receive reports. We slather our lives with gestures. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. Hello, blue piece. That's pretty fucking sweet. Shove those right the hell in there. Wait, should I be doing that for the other pieces? Hold on. I don't know why I didn't think of that already. I already have a belt. Well, probably because I couldn't find them before. See, I have that one. This one I have already. So we need wrist. Not waist. Wrist. Okay, that is good. Let's get that. And then we have occult. We need luck. Oh yeah, there's a wow, it's a stupid cheap one. In fact, I'm gonna grab this one because I don't want to steal that luminous infused keepsake. That'll just seem mean. You have to go to Agartha to get those, but that is so worth it. So I can shove those guys into there and then be way further along in that gear. Okay, so let's go here. So I think we can do cost of magic now. I'm pretty sure. Yes! A woman of the Romany is willing to share some of her magic. She knows ancient spells and incantation and a ritual that is useful in the fight against the vampires. Gathering all the ingredients among the many dangers lurking could prove the most challenging part, however.
Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blind worm's sting. I wish William Shakespeare makes it sound so easy. My clan, they do not know the cost of magic. Do you? You have the look of one who has been changed and cannot go back. Back to magic not being your way. I know how you feel. It sets us apart. Romany men, they punch and wrestle like they are still bear tamers. They rattle their silver charms and lucky symbols, and they polish their saints' finger bones. But they have no trust for those who make magic. They think naked witches dancing on the mountaintop. So Milos lets me work alone. That suits me fine. I like it better away from the camp. I can cover their behinds with no distractions. The clan has enough work inside that forest of ghosts. With my magic, I make sure no wolves or fangs will surprise them. I have spells that warn, spells that bind, spells that burn, and spells that blind. I'll show you if you want. No naked dances.
Oh, damn it. What a jip. Examine the ritual book.
Quick access inventory updated.
First the gathering, the blood, the heart, the tooth of those to be denied. Strigoi, Ghoul, and Wolfmother. The reaping of the crops that would be guarded. The harvest to harm and heal. Then the offering. She sets the bowl aflame. With the left hand the blood is painted. She scatters the harvest upon the altar. With the right hand the blood is painted. The tooth pierces the heart. At last the contract. She draws her blade across her palm. Infiltrate the platforms in the vampire bastion. Here we go. Here we go. First part of Cost of Magic. I fucking love this mission. We'll have to check after this to see if I still have the speedrun record on my main character. I think I do. Those guys were still chasing me. They finally ran away. I need this fucker to go away. He's distracting me. Oh shit. Phew! Just went through IMDb.com because Oz's voice reminded me of Cassandra Dragon Age Mission. I was right, same voice actress. Oh, nice. Ah! I think we got it. I think we got it first try. Yes! First fucking try. That one's one of the annoying ones because you can't reset it. Like this one you can fuck up and reset over and over again. The jumping one you can reset over and over again. The first one and the last one you can't reset. Hey Manga! Well, we can get the champion real quick. Have to wait for this ghoul to move around. Fucking first try again! Yes! Come here, you fucker. Oh, I missed the impair. I'm too far away. environment doesn't damage you once you've got the heart. Alright. This one might be trickier. Okay, maybe not. First try! Haha! Fuck yes! That was fucking awesome. First time I see this quest first try. Hey Linma, how's it going? I love Cost of Magic. I love it, I love it, I love it. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm feeling pretty great actually because I just did all 3 first parts first try on this character. Watch me fuck it up on the last one. Hey, thanks for the gift sub, Claney. Wow. I think I tripped something, but I didn't trip it. Yes! I got all 4! I got all 4! All 4 first try. Woo! Okay, so we're gonna read the ritual page. She sets, so we have to use the ritual altar. You set the bowl, left hand, the harvest, the right hand, the heart, and then the blade. Woot! Ba-ba-ba! All magic is designed to change events. We approve. Draculously have followed a path since the days of their patron, Vlad Dracula, and they have stayed true to their path. They are an important cog in the wheel of history, if only a small one. We should endeavor to use that cog well and put it in motion to best serve our models. Well done. Oh, I can't even turn the... Oh, you know, I should just go to Gartha for the other pieces I need. That was awesome. I'm super, super stoked about one-shotting all the fucking achievements on this character. Actually, I want to check and see if I still have the speedrun record, because I'm not sure if anyone's come after that since I redid it. Wait, do I not have it here? Oh, it's on this browser. Okay. Loading. Let's see, Transylvania. Yes! I still have the top time for Cost of Magic. 3 minutes, 23 seconds. I beat Tome's time by a full 10 seconds. Oh, that's fucking gorgeous. So, let's see. Let me just sell some of this shit. Oh wow, Purple Valley. I'm curious if I should feed like one of these just into here, because I don't think I'm legitimately gonna get to like mythic with this thing. I should probably just eat this stupid thing. I should just do that, huh? That would make sense. It's just a waste otherwise. Alright, let's... Wait, is that, Yeah, look at Spock. Let me send him a Notel. Let's see. Hey, stop that. So, is he streaming right now? I need to check. Let's see, let's see. Oh, yep, he is, he is. What was I doing? Yeah, there's a bunch of new streamers. It's very nice to see. Alright, so let's put these in here. And then we got more for that one. This one we can put these into.
Critical empowerment results.
Make sure you get rest of your streams, Lambs. See you, Claney. Thanks again for the gift sub. Oh, before you go, I noticed you said, or you commented on the Upside Down Overwatch shit, which was fucking weeks ago now. Yeah, I streamed for 6 fucking hours upside down when I did that. Mostly I kept trying to get a solo win, and it just wasn't happening because it was all on the new map, and I like learned the new map upside down, which completely fucked me up the next week when I was playing it right set up, and I had no idea where anything was because I literally never played that map except when I logged in that day and was upside down. So it just totally fucked me up the next week. But it was fun and kind of funny.
Critical
I was super
empowerment
stoked
results.
about my last match, actually. Super stoked. Like I honestly thought my last 4v4 as Ana in that montage video, like that's just as good as I've played right side up. That shit was pretty good. Alright, so yeah, look at this. Look at all this. This is nice. Nice little pile of blue here that's all nicely leveling up. It's pretty sweet. I don't actually need this, or I can just sell that. There's a Mega Spirit. Find the circus man in the forest. Alright, but that's the next zone. I don't want to do that yet. We're just gonna go do a couple more missions, I think. Actually, you know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to just show the, I kind of want to show the speedrun of Cost of Magic, just for comparison's sake. So that you guys just watched me do Cost of Magic on this character for the first time. But I kind of want to show what the speedrun looks like. Let me see here. Hey. Try to. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, guys. Just for comparison's sake. This is the speed run. Now, things you do to make a speed run quicker is you go clear out the area first, right? Now, some stuff might respawn because the stuff has respawn timers, but you run in ahead of time before you start the run and you clear out as much shit as possible, because, like, why wouldn't you do that, right? But some stuff does respawn, like that guy. That guy respawned. I don't know why. So did that guy. I had killed both those guys. Those guys have a super short respawn timer. And this guy you kill with the rifle so you can get the sprint ladder trick. You can just run up the ladder. That's really handy. Then I leave this guy here on purpose for the same reason. Because you just shoot him and run up the ladder. And so the first part's done in like a minute 16, 17 seconds. You insta-port over here. And then you just come down through the stuff. And you can grab the heart so fucking fast, it's ridiculous. The trick to that one is just not getting unlucky with the ghouls rotation. Okay, then you just have to like run this fucking perfect. You know. Oh, I think I actually started that beforehand as well, possibly. I don't remember. Oh no, that guy was doing it. That saved me like a second or two, because some guy was already there trying to run the mission. So the second one was already started. See, then you port. And the trick here is you don't care about achievement. You just want to get up there as quickly as possible. So you sprint, and if you go on the side, you can go past like a bunch of the mines, drip wires, and just not worry about it. And then even the ones that you should worry about, you just try and jump. And if you hit a couple, you don't die. You need to hit like 4 to die, I think. This was so annoying. I could have saved like 2 seconds right there if the fucking reticle had like latched on. It did not want to target. And I got stuck on that sign for like a half second. That was really weird. And then here, you just, at this point, like you either know it or you have it like written down on a piece of paper next to you. But you can turn while you're using stuff. So you're ready to attach the next thing. 3 minutes, 23 seconds. Fucking sweet. Like I said, I love custom magic. Love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, I see a boss over there. Where'd he go? There he is. Rahul. No, not you. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Danny fuckers. Hey, Dagdan is streaming this as well. Nice. Hello.
Democracy is the road to socialism. But there will never be democracy as long as the fairy folk is being denied.
But it's left in here. Of the forest. Forest gods have gone by many names, some honorable, some only, but when it grows, they are bound to be butchered. When their rivers are infected, old gods suffer and wane, and their names become forgotten.
What's the matter, sweet?
Another of my limbs ravaged, amputated. They are savage butchers, the vampires, and they have no care for this earth. They only want to see it destroyed. For what purpose? What will be left for them to rule over? Ashes.
It's been like this since the Dark Crusade began. For all of us. But for them in particular. The forest folk feel the intrusion and the destruction like it's part of them being torn off. I don't think they act with any thought, the Strigoi. They don't have a vision for a world after their war. They only want to feed on us until there's nothing left.
Then let them try. They will find no nourishment in my veins, only pain and death. Every part of me is the opposite of them, and I am poison to their kind. The forest is my body. The trees my arms, twigs and branches my fingers. Through them I touch the earth, the air and the water, and I read them as a bat reads the night. The vampires, they're tearing away my senses one by one. But they can still be restored, regrown, and through them I can see past the scorched earth and bring the battle to our enemy.
He's talking about protecting magic trees.
Your command of language never ceases to amaze me, Lady Sophie.
That's why we're such a good team, sweet.
Hey Spock, thanks for the raid. Sorry about the delay there. I don't like to talk over the cinematics. Hey Saucy, how's everybody doing?
Salute.
Gonna examine the great tree. Appreciate the raid, appreciate the raid. I literally just finished a pretty awesome achievement run, which I was super stoked about. But now we're back to just doing missions. This is my so I'm doing a concept run, or like a challenge run of the game. So this is a pretty new character. It's level 50 now, but it's still not in it like anywhere near the end of the game. But I'm 100%ing the game with no primary weapon equipped at all, and just elemental for the offhand. So the challenge is no main weapon, which means you have no basic attack that doesn't. So whenever I run out of energy, I can't do anything because I have no zero cost attack. And your offhand weapon regenerates energy half as fast. So basically, if I don't kill something really quickly, I have to like stand around like an idiot while my energy regenerates, or just run in circles. The good thing is that Elemental has one of its abilities is this living flame guy, and he can tank stuff for you. So that's helpful. I actually want to unsummon him right now. And I saw Spock. I saw you in Agartha. I assaulted you with elemental abilities to try and say hi. Nope. We got missions. What do we have? What do we have? Yeah, we can do that one. What's on the other side of the wall? Let's see. We can get there, right? Maybe. Haha! Haha, I say! Oh no! Damn it! I'm supposed to jump the other way. No! Oh shit. Why do I keep falling off of that? There we go. Okay. There we go. Now we're going the direction I wanted to go. Overload. That worked. Plant acorns. Hello, magic tree. find the source of the toxins in the river. Oh. Why is it to seal the pipe?
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Still chasing me. Gonna seal the pipe. Now I have to wait. And there we go. Get him, Fate. Get him. Punch him, Custodian. Punch him. Punch him. Yeah, there we go. Go to the desecrated stump. Alright, let's wait for this guy to move. There we go. Can we get up this way? Yes, we can. Where's Is it Gurgle? Is his name Gurgle? Oh, hello, Gurgle. Alright, let's... Let's unsummon you again. Did not go where I wanted it. Go to the desecrated stump. Oh, so, yeah, if anyone hasn't been to this area, we're in Transylvania, in the first part called Besieged Farmlands. We're gonna pick up a couple of people here. Nice. Got all four of them at once. Good.
Must wake up.
Okay, so now we can go to the center.
Must wake up.
Our elite needs 6 seconds. Actually, let's see if we can wait for our weapon has a certain mechanic. So every 25 seconds, I'll get like a fire ring around my feet. So at that point, whenever I cast something, it acts as if I have 100% heat, which means it'll do more damage. So I just need to wait a few seconds to make sure that's up. It's probably fine now. Yep. Champion's dead. We're still gonna kill this guy. There we go. Free the sacrifice. Ritual to stop.
Have mercy.
Go to the grove further east. So I want to get this effigy of evil guy. Let's go see what this guy looks
Additional
like.
assignment received. Initializing.
Ah, okay. Another champion down. Okay, where's the grove at? There's wolves over there. Defend the hollow tree. Okay. Good lantern. Go. There should be one more. Yeah, there we go. The last guy. Oh, he's so close to dead. Come on. There we go. There we go. Destroy the rotting carcasses. Okay. Oh, you dick! Go to the perennial oak. Wow, this is a fucking long ass mission. It's taking me everywhere. That oak is really far. Should I have a well down there? Helps a little bit. Hey, there's a legend. I don't get stuck. Destroy the corrupted saplings. Oops, my ability's not on cooldown yet. think we're finally at the end of it. Just to find the corrupted warden. The tree is pretty corrupted. Corrupted warden? No. The fuck is he? Ah, there he is. Punch him! Oh, you already punched him. Never mind. Woot. We did it! The forest god has been reduced to courting melancholy, but rest assured that he has not given up. The forest is designed to defend itself, whether its will is broken or not. The mythical creatures in the region are being displaced. They're not generally moved by geographic and sentimental notions of home. However, the creatures that inhabit this region are indeed tethered to it. If the region dies, they die. Continue to plant the seeds of hope wherever you can. That would be good. No, that one. This one.
Critical empowerment results.
Indeed. Let's look at the side mission over here. The Uncorrupted. A dead fawn lies in the shadow of the corrupted oak. Unlike other fawns in the area, this one bears no signs of having been tainted by the sickness of the land. Search the grove for traces of other fawns that may have resisted infection. Alright, there's one behind a rock or something. Is escort the wounded fawn to safety. I don't know if those are escort side missions, right? Being sarcastic. You don't. They're horrible. Fucking hate escort missions. Oop, agent's up. Still walking the genie one. Yeah, but you can skip that one. You can just go to the end. I think, right? Wait, where'd my guy go? Dude, why did it say loosen the boulder? Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. It completely reset. It motherfucking completely reset. Son of a bitch. Alright, you fucking bastard. Oh, that's what. He probably got stuck on someone else, but I didn't see him. That didn't happen the first time, though. Come on, dude. Keep up. No, wait, what? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Why? He didn't even get hit? What the fuck is wrong with this mission? Fuck you. Jesus Christ. Why is it doing that? This is 10 times worse than the Blagini one now, Joe. Like, holy fuck. I don't know why he just straight up dies. Dagnan, thanks for the raid! How's it going, man? Dissected, thanks for the follow. Let's hope this doesn't bug out again. Do I have to go this way? Oh, that's what it is. I can't go up that hill at all. Dude, this mission was bugging the fuck out for me. It's pissing me off. That's going pretty good. This is my, Offhand Only character. I'm 100%ing the game with no primary weapon and just elemental as an offhand. And I'm in the 3rd zone. I'm in Transylvania right now. Is there another one? Punch him. Punch him, custodian. Punch him. There we go. Come to safety. Come to safety, little wounded fawn. He doesn't look terribly wounded. It looks a little weird, but... I don't know, it doesn't look wounded. Come on. Come on. There we go. I think I'm leveling this one. Yep. Okay. So that person's missions are done. We have this person. And this person. I guess I could probably do... I could probably do Petri's mission. A little communist Blagini. The Kindly Ones. Petra leads a makeshift refugee camp for a strange kind, the Blagini, uprooted by the conflict in Transylvania. Though they are safe for the moment in the harbor of Oresti, he fears for his compatriots still trapped in the valley.
Comrades, a revolution is impossible without a revolutionary situation. We have been driven from our homes, from our birthlands by imperialists. Imperialists with fangs. We stand before a capitalistic vampiric army bent on sucking the people dry for their own private profit. We must organize. We must revolt. They are resistant to change. But change is being thrust upon us whether we want it or not. My own kind is the worst. The Blagini do not realize that what serves society will serve them also. We've been isolated for too long. I have read the works of Marx and Lenin. I understand that without a revolutionary theory, there cannot be a revolutionary movement. Revolutions are the locomotives of history. But locomotives also need passengers, and we are a bit thin in that department. I have put a message to my people on the magic tape to let them know that they may come out of hiding and follow you, that you will protect them and bring them to this shelter. They will do so because they are sheep. I want to teach them to think for themselves, but until then it is good that they are sheep. Sometimes history needs a tiny nudge in the right place. Abolish all private property! Fairies of the world, unite!
Oh, a little rat-faced guy. Right, inspect is drawing.
Comrades, a revolution
Quick
is
access
impossible
inventory
without
updated.
a revolutionary
He's
situation.
got X's where you need to gather
We have
people.
been driven from our homes, from our birthlands by imperialists.
Find a vantage point overlooking the Oloru farm. Head to the orchard. We're gonna move the tape into this one.
Urmatezza voca mia!
Hey, we got one.
Urmatezza Savina Lamina!
No one hiding there.
Cameradi! Connazionali!
One there.
Vina!
No.
Urmatezza Savina Lamina!
Okay, now we need to go to the wheat field. We avoided interacting with any of those fucking scarecrows.
Special
Guys.
assignment received.
That was actually kind of
Initializing.
cool. We will not be able to do that here.
Akum!
Got one. Because sometimes scarecrows pop out of here.
Akum!
Holy shit! No way! No way! I've never got 2 perfect picks in a row. Just fucking won the lotto. You always like do that and then a scarecrow just pops out because you picked the wrong haystack. That's crazy. Crazy.
Cameradi! Connazionali!
Yeah, no one hiding there.
Alla tua va revolution!
No one hiding there. It's unfortunate.
Ascoltatemi!
No, not there.
Urmatezza persona chi ho banda magica! Urmatezza persona chi ho banda
There
magica!
we go. Got one at least.
Ascoltatemi!
Nobody there.
Urmatezza persona chi ho banda magica!
Okay, so we can go this way. We can go to the well, we can go through the waterfall. Like we basically can approach it from behind. It means we don't have to fight our way in. And we still have to fight our way out, I think. But we don't have to fight our way in there. Notice it's an owl shirt. Yeah, yeah. It's my Philly shirt. I'll be playing Overwatch tomorrow night. Friday nights I usually drink. I drink a shit ton more margarita, and I do like my weekly like challenges and maybe some matches if I'm really bored or finish my challenges early. I honestly prefer arcade because they don't have like a set group. I feel like trying to play a team game without a team is kind of stupid. That part just irritates me. Get my PC set up, I'll play sometime. Let's right now. Gotcha, gotcha.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
That was close. I thought I was going to take it out with a shotgun. Come on, little bludgeony dudes. They move faster, like, if you run ahead. Good lantern. Like, they have tiny fucking feet, though. They run so slow. Okay. There's gonna be a special scarecrow that comes running out at the top here. This guy. The Genie's Bane. Yeah. Come on, guys, get a move on. See that? See how that one just sped up super fucking fast? Like, if you get far enough ahead of them, they'll kick into hyperdrive. There they come. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't you fucking get stuck on the fences. There we go. Yay, we did it. Interesting, these are creatures of older soil, separated from the movement of the world for centuries, reduced to a forgotten footnote of myth and irrelevancy. Now violent changes press upon them, and they respond in turn with change. From the death of tradition, the shoots of new thought forms. Do they adapt or die? Of this we are uncertain, but welcome the glorious uncertainty. We are witnessing the alchemy of chaos firsthand. Blood is not all that has been shed in this valley. Let the vampires cast their bones, and we shall observe where they fall. Alright, so those missions are done, right? I wonder why we don't see this guy's mission as being available. I know he's got one.
You want a second opinion?
Red hands aren't idle, and the briefcase. But I completed both of those. The fuck? The briefcase, right? Wait, the briefcase isn't this one, is it? No. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I've done the briefcase. The fuck is... Wait, what's red hands aren't idle? Red hands aren't idle. I'm missing that one. So that's not red-handed, that's something else. Oh, it's a different side mission. Okay. I'm missing a side mission. I wonder which one it is. I thought it was the briefcase one, but it's not. It's gotta be either this one or this one. Oop, wrong way. Let's try and see what that one is. Oh, there's a champion up on top of that roof. And a legend right here. See if I can snag it in the air. Yes! He jumps and he scores! Where's that side mission at? Wait, is that side mission up top? Tell me the side mission's up top. Uh-oh. Concrete pile will go. It's probably not great for me. Got him. Okay, so the side mission must be upstairs, which I can't get to from this way. So that means I have to go up this building. Let me up. See, there's a zip line. There's a zip line we can take across. Need a champion to kill. Legend and the champion back. Hello. Let's use that. Alright, we're gonna use the zip line. Noise. There's the wrong side mission, and all of this for not the side mission. How's we get it though? Body of work. The villager clutches a bloody note in his hand. Is a list of supplies desperately needed in the defense. If we survive, you may grieve for the dead. For now, think only what they leave behind. Ammunition, medicine, weapons. An ammo box. Need more ammo boxes up here. Everything else is on the ground. Yay, for no fall damage. There's 2 ammo boxes. It's a medical crate. Where's the ammo box? Or not the ammo box, sorry, the weapons cache. I don't want to pay 10k to get that one done. Oh, 2k for this one though. There we go. I guess this guy. Okay, so we just need the weapons cache. Where the fuck that is? Weapons cache? Hello? Oh, wait. Is it that? I think it's this. Okay. So that one wasn't the one we wanted. So I guess we can check there. You are blood drive. God damn it! Strange packet needs to be returned to its original recipient. What the hell's side mission is? Red hands aren't idle hands. Oh wait, is it that one? Oh, fuck, I think it might be that one. Yeah, that sounds familiar now.
Fresh out of miracles today, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, I think Foul Banquet will actually take us there.
Critical empowerment results.
Harbrusky's priest in residence believes that what's buried should remain buried, be it dark secrets of the deceased. The influx of ghouls on the hunt for carrion isn't helping matters.
I lose count of how many all-night vigils it has been. What runs dry first, I wonder? Black coffee or faith?
Faith.
The coffee. My church accommodates many miracles, many mysteries. And in a town like this, it needs to. The workings of God are not always obvious, but we learn to see them in all things.
All things?
All. Feet off the pews. Buried in the graveyard, there are both villagers and also the Soviets who worked here in the past. Not a past to be proud of. But sins can be repented, and everyone is entitled to their eternal rest. Then the ghouls came from their pits, digging up the graves, gorging on the dead. I considered how we fast to regain our innocence, and I believe this is a universal truth.
Yes, I starve, but I am as pure as the Carpathian snow.
Perhaps in time it will erode your temperament, huh? I believe to deny their ghouls their foul banquet will calm them and bring peace, at least to this small sanctuary. There are many things put beneath earth that should remain beneath earth. Oh, present company accepted, of course.
Well played, Father. You have fans, after all.
I love their back and forth. Thanks for the follow, Katie Bear. I appreciate it. I like the back and forth between the vampire and the priest. They're hanging out in here together.
Let us speak again.
Alright, so... kill 7 ghouls and burn the unearthed coffins. So let's round up a few. Okay. Come on. There we go. I didn't want it to show up for me. Red Hand experimental procedures, vampiric subjects recording 1 of 4. Legend. Alright, now we need to enter ghoul territory. Okay, we're gonna unequip and re-equip, so Living Flame goes away, which will help us get our damage boost back. Because he eats our damage boost, which is kind of annoying. But, I mean, he's well worth it.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
I'll pull these guys. They're stupid. Lantern. That was 100% worth it. Tape. That was the side mission. That is the champion. Got him. Tape. There's one more tape somewhere. Aha. Oh, there's a weird legend hidden over here somewhere. Fuck are you? There's a weird... Look at that, look at that. Haha! It's a fucking little mound of dirt that you interact with that counts as a legend. Find a way to read the tapes. Search for the tape drive and the wiring. So the tape drive is over here? Yes. Where the fuck is the wiring again? Wait, it's the helicopter, right? No? The fuck is the wiring? I thought it was at the helicopter. Why am I not remembering where the wiring is? Oh no, it's not the, it's up here. Not wiring, it's the tape drive. It's this thing. There we go. That guy's gonna show up. What little data survives enough to spell the Red Hands are utterly researched into creating super soldiers for military application. And here's Red Hands aren't idle hands. An unassuming black box lies discarded behind the hall of dying cathode monitors and displays, though it failed to entertain the ghouls, it may be more enticing to other parties.
Quick access inventory updated.
Oh shit, I don't have enough slots to even turn it in. Patterns emerge in many ways. Scavengers are experts at scenting out what was left for dead. This work and all of science's work on the body is misguided. The flesh will always be weak, unable to endure what is demanded of it. Only the mind is strong. A perfect mind receives and transmits force better than any genetically engineered specimen. We thought these experiments ended, but now patterns have corrected us. What you have discovered is merely the tail of the matter. Follow it to the head and strike it off. We do not permit its continuation. Kill the past. Okay.
Radar module activated.
So after this, we get to do the quest I wanted to do, which is the Sins of the Father quest. Hello, legend. God damn it. Go away. Go around these guys.
Item located.
Briefcase. Scared everybody? Okay. Have been persuaded to adopt more rigorous methodologies, must not think of them as men. January 7th. Request for Cousin's documents finally approved. Should be able to learn from his failures. January 19th. Escaped subjects found frozen in the hills. Early experiments offer comparable results. Request of benumb. Future iterations denied. February 13th. Remember subject 7189. Last words were various. February 27th. Brusilov arrived today. Man has no tolerance for case notes or blood samples. Demands only demonstrations. April 3rd. Must sharpen the implements of controlled bloodletting. Current procedure is akin to delivering a baby in a butcher shop. April 5th. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and get this to turn in. Joel, just barely. I guess I'll just show that into there. Patterns emerge in many ways. Scavengers are experts at scenting out what was left for dead. This work and all of science's work on the body is misguided. The flesh will always be weak. Oh wait, no, I already read that, right? Yeah, I read that. Now I'm busy dying to this guy. To the defenders and facility. Okay, so all the same place. And I need to fucking hit a vendor basically after that. Let's go here first. Let's go through. Hey, we completed all of our daily challenges. Very nice, very nice. Alright, no, we need a vendor. So can't even turn those missions in. Hey, can I get the passive I want yet? No, I don't need 5 more SP for that. Well, that finished. Okay. Here we go. For a time, the Red Hand was a reservoir for our interest in the Soviet Union. Slowly, ever so slowly, we worked to create a flood. The one they called Brusilov poisoned that well. Practice above theory, how like his walled mind. This influence, the Red Hand turned from a questing palm into a closed fist, another instrument for aggression. Yet when the Union finally fell, it was not for lack of instruments of aggression. Circuitously? Wow. Our goal was still achieved, and now you pick over their ditches. A white stork on a garbage dump. Okay. Okay, we don't need those ones. We need glyphs. Okay.
Critical empowerment results.
Here.
Critical empowerment results.
Nice. Okay.
Hello.
Ooh, we can get a capstone. So capstone gives you 30 hit points, 10 attack rating, 10 heal rating. It unlocks an outfit, a title. Alright, we're gonna do Dr. Various' last mission, and then I'm probably gonna head out after that. But I really wanted to do Sins of the Father. The surgeon running the makeshift field hospital in town, Slave Various, is weary by more than his current workload. Personal matter had initially brought him to this remote valley, one that may have deeper repercussions.
This is not the future my family once saw for me. The great various doctors. I used to think my sister was the unlucky child, but it would be me. It became known my father collaborated with the Soviets, even after the occupation. He abandoned us rather than face his shame. If we spoke of him, we expected spit in our face. I studied in disgrace and could find no work in the city, so I come to the villages, because the people care more about what I do for them than my name. And I search for my father's work. The work of the Red Hand. You could not fairly call what I found in their underground laboratories medicine or science. This is where the trail took me. To the observatory that sits over the village. In that abandoned place, I found documents, recordings, catalog after catalog of crimes against life itself. And a sealed door. I began stacking the stuff in piles for bedtime reading. Then the vampires came and I had to run. My father would never speak to us of his work, but everything he left unsaid, he also left to fester in me. I inherited my father's sins. When I opened those doors to the past, I also opened up a path to redemption. For the name Varias. And for me.
Okay. Luckily we have an ammo well already. So, this is a sabotage mission. It's gonna be a little dark at first, or maybe the whole thing, I don't, it's been a little bit. I think the whole thing's pretty dark actually. I don't mean like dark as in, like messed up or something. I mean literally physically dark, like the lights are fucking out. I actually need to engage those guys Goodbye, vampires. Let's see if I remember how to do this mission. It has been a little bit. I know you say emergency power and you route it to 4. You open the facility map. What else do you do? Actor status. Room. Laboratory status, there we go. Laboratory, facility locked down in order. Laboratory quarantine in effect. Do not enter. Prototype restraints disconnected. So there's something, yeah, here it is. So fuse box here. Can kind of go this way. There's a flare gun, I think, in here.
Quick access inventory updated.
Yeah. Which you shouldn't have to use. If you have to use a flare gun, you've done something horribly wrong. And honestly, it's probably not even going to help you. I'm not really sure why they give you a flare gun. So we fix the fuse, fix the wires, throw the switch. I love these spinny locks. Initiate the activation sequence for the reactors. Okay. Right. Fuck am I going again? This way. There's a no, that's right, there's a corpse. 4213. Someone remind me of that. Write it down. 4213 in Notepad. Okay, so we need to do number 4 first. That's 3. I think this is 1, right? If I'm not mistaken. So we need to do 4 first. There we go. And then we need number 2. Right. Two. One. And then 3. Yay, we have lights. Whew. Okay, we did that sequence okay. Let's see if we can pass this camera. Ah! Okay. Nope, fuck off. There. They'll reset if they can't attach to you. You can line of sight them like that. Okay. Okay, we have to wait for this vampire over here to come walk this way and then turn around. He is way too beefy to attack. He has 37,847 hit points. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so then you go behind here. So now when he walks back out and walks down that way, we can go in that room. I realize I'm pointing and that probably doesn't make sense, maybe? Is it like reversed? Am I pointing the wrong way? Jump some lasers. Okay, there's a camera here. Good. Go. That shuts off some of the lasers. Let this camera do another rotation. Do. Key card. Just turn off the rest of the fucking lasers. Server main console. Image library. I mean, we already got that from the other thing. Cold storage stone. There we go. Now I have to research the laboratory. Wait, does it tell you in here? Does it tell you in here what the thing is? I don't remember actually. Don't think it does. I'm curious how you're supposed to know what to reset stuff to. I think I remember the right rotation. Oh, shit. I don't want to fuck with that guy. Or that camera. That camera's still active. The lasers aren't, but the camera is. So I think we start with this one and then go to the end and then come back to the middle, if I remember right. Yes! 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 We're gonna get the achievement! Fuck yes. Can I turn this on? Yeah, I got it. Woo! Sins of the Father! I believe that is... Let's see. I got all the unseen on Solomon, all the unseen on Egypt, and Cost of Magic and Sins of the Father. Woo! The Red Hand were a disappointment to us. We guided them to be explorers of new possibility spaces, to escalate beyond that lumbering union. For brilliant moments they were radical, but the ripples never escaped the dams erected by the state. In time, other means of change were selected. The Red Hand, who could have been architects, ended as victims, swept away into insignificance. Great minds stolen by small ones. Great works moldering in irradiated forest. Destroy what you find of the Red Hand in this place. They are no longer of consequence. They are nothing. They are nothing. Nothing. Sweet. I think there's an exit door this way. Yeah. A little flame buddy. Alright guys. That's gonna do it for me for tonight. I will be back tomorrow night for Overwatch and drinks night. Because it'll be Friday. But technically it's Friday now. I'm gonna see who I can host. Uno momento. Da, 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 da. Hey, Crazy is playing Legends. We're gonna host Crazy. Everyone go say hi. Give him some love. And hopefully I'll see you guys later. Peace, everybody.